Hello, it's Hydro here, and today it's gonna be a different type of video. I'm gonna tell you my personal YouTube story, how I got started, and where we go from here. It's not an update video. I'm just telling you how I feel, things like that. And you don't have to worry. This video is gonna get kind of personal, but it's not gonna get like too personal, so I wouldn't worry about it. But I'm gonna be kind of straightforward as possible and let you know how I've been, what I've been through, and where I'm going now. Okay, so let's get started. So the year is 2013, and it's been a year since I got out of high school. I graduated in 2012. I think I was like 17 or 18. I think I just turned 18 back then, and I was just still chilling. It wasn't too much to life or anything like that. Just real simple and chill. And I started watching YouTube more often because I want to see stuff that I relate to, because I was never a TV person for the most part, and I'm still not a TV person. TV just don't attract me no more. Like, I don't even watch Toonami or anything like that. But it was around 2013. That's when I believe when Storm 3 dropped of Naruto, and like I said in the past video, that's my favorite game because it also has so much memory behind it. It was a big thing. I remember the time I got the games like 10 o'clock at my local GameStop. I was there for it. And I remember the poster and all that. But that's besides the thing. So I started watching Naruto tubers, like Chickens Clouds and Gumaholic, Papa Berto, and stuff. Just all the Naruto tubers. And I started being indulgent more because I stopped going out. Because my best friend, he just finally signed up and went to the army, so stuff was I was kind of like whatever. Didn't have no girlfriend, didn't really chill with nobody else, so that was basically that. So now the year is 2014, and this was kind of like the starting point of everything. So like I said on the last piece, it's my best friend's gone. He's been to the army, so I don't really have nobody else, and I kind of started talking to more people. Then I eventually started talking to a woman, and me and this woman have kind of history. We've been on and off. It's like unspoken on and off, and that's the thing about it. And that's the crazy thing, like how it all happened, So we started talking, going out and doing stuff, like kind of like dating in a sense, but it was never official. And I was very happy. That was like the first time, like, man, I was thinking about this woman, like, before I go to sleep, I'll be texting her good night, all types of stuff, how it goes. And then, before I knew it, she just, like, left. Like, she really didn't, like, it's the saddest part when you have to go on social media to see how somebody stopped fucking with you or somebody moved on, something like that. Like, how you think if somebody feels, you couldn't just say, hey, this isn't working out, so I'm just gonna go to somebody else. You have to log on to like Facebook or Twitter or something like that to see that they're not fucking with you no more. And that's the shit that stings. So, and I was the never type of guy to I don't really get mad per se. Like, I don't really like fuck you bitch, like that, because that's kind of immature. I grew up out of that shit. I kind of never did it because, like, I don't see the point. That's not gonna get her back, just cussing her out or anything like that. But I fell into deep depression. Like, I was thinking, like, that's kind of fucked up. Like, this gotta be a joke or something. And to this day, we're cool now, but and I got over it. But it's like that sting was always gonna be there, So that's when I was so depressed that I said, okay, I need a hobby so I can get off this, so I can stop thinking about this. And that's when I started YouTube. And so I don't know if you guys seen in one of my last videos, but it's not my last video, but like a video way back. I did a Storm 3 video, and it was with my iPhone 4. It's like I don't keep up with iPhones like that, but I recorded on my iPhone, and that's how I upload to YouTube. I'll play like the music very loudly, so you can only hear game audio and stuff like that. I would have my phone like on a kickstand because I didn't have like a tripod, so I was really out here doing it. But I can at least say this, she took me on my birthday to get one last meal with her, and that's something I'll never forget. And it's the small stuff that makes you remember a person. But anyway, we're going to head on to 2015, and this was a hell of a year for me too. You know, 2000 at the end of 2014, it became a mental thing, but then 2015 became a physical and mental thing, and it's been a hell of a ride for me in that year too. So a couple of, some unfortunate events happened in the beginning of 2015. I won't get into detail because that's not my business spread. So I'm only telling my my experience from it. But I had to move, and I had to move with my dad, and I didn't really like that because me and my dad really don't get along. Well, it's not that we don't get along, but his style of doing things is way different from mine, and he still has some screws loose in his head, but I still love him. That's my old man, and like I said, we had to leave, so and he lived in a 1-bedroom. He lived by himself, so it was me, my brother, my other brother, and sometimes my mom and dad all in this one bedroom. We was like packed, we had to get back on our feet, and we eventually did, but we all have to branch out. It's like I always say, life has a funny way of making us grow up and stuff like that. And eventually, my mom and dad, even though they split, they still always, get together and take care of us. But they kind of both decided that we're grown, we need to act accordingly. And I really don't blame them. So like I said, it was me, multiple people there. So my mom left, then my sister left, but my brother, it's all I'm saying is niggas gonna nig, because he would bring more people, and it's like we're already packed as is, and this is a little thing, that just piss you off, and niggas know what I'm talking about. So when I say niggas gonna nig, niggas gonna nig, personal privacy, possessions and stuff like that, and it was just terrible, and I hated it. And like I said before, me and my dad, we never got good along. So one day we got into this big confrontation, and I ended up shattering my pinky, and that was like the first time I ever had like a bone broken or anything like that. And then he kicked me out, so I was homeless for a short while. But my ex-girlfriend took me, and she helped me get back on my feet. Well, not get back on my feet, but she helped me cool things down, and before I get to my next part, it kind of hurt me too, because she didn't believe me, like she'll never know how much she hurt me when I was staying with her, because it's not that I love her or anything like that, but she had we were just friends. It's like she had little faith in me, and that kind of hurt me the most. I remember we was talking in her living room, and we was all I forgot. It was the Mario Party 10 that just came out. I was like, oh, I was like, I'm about to cop this, You know how when something new come out, you say, oh, I'm gonna get this. She's like, oh, you don't need to be getting that. You need to be blah with X, Y, and Z. And I understand where she come from, but the way she said some other things that implied that she was doubting me, have my own shit together, because as far as she knew, I was just some guy. Well, I'm always some guy, but all she thinks is I just want to sit around, play video games and stuff like that, and that kind of hurts, you don't even have faith in me, So then we move on. My dad, I patched things up with my dad, and I eventually came back, because it was just a rough situation for me, damn if you do, damn if you don't. So now I bought a new PC, it was like I'm gonna try to include the picture in here if I can Google it. But I bought me a PC. It was a piece of shit PC, but it was $100, And then, I'm starting to get my YouTube stuff up. I'm like, I still want to do YouTube. So I eventually rack up enough money to get a capture card, and it was like 200 and something from this from Best Buy, and you know, this girl took me, you know, it was a different girl, you know, and that was just me, you know, just getting my capture card so I can you know, record nice game footage, stuff like that. And I still have it to this day, you know, and sometimes I still use it, but sometimes I don't like using, sometimes I don't like setting it up and stuff like that. So I'd rather just use gameplay already recorded. So, and then I got my blue mic, my blue snowball mic, which I'm still using and currently using right now. So yeah, and it was kind of pricey, you know, it was like $60 for it. That's why I really don't like upgrading stuff like that. Because, you know, I really don't have the funds for it. But anyway, like I said, so near the ending of 2015, you know, also I forgot to mention this, in 2013 I also had all the game systems. I had a Wii U, I had a PlayStation 4, and I had an Xbox. You know, I was cashing out, you know, because I was at work. But my dad's stupid ass, he broke my Wii U gamepad, so that's blame him for not having enough Nintendo content. But anyway, so I moved out. I racked up enough money to move out, because I remember one of my ex, she said, you know, oh, you won't have it together and stuff like that if you still keep playing video games. And that was the burning drive to make me do better, whether she know it or not. And I still thank her to the day. It wasn't bad as 2015. And 2016, I started watching PokeTubers like Shofu, The King Nappy, Joey Pokegame, etc. And so I'm still watching her. I still let her content, you know. And then it's like kind of transition how I won't say grew up out of the Narutubers, but I kind of just shifted something that I had a deep passion for. It actually got me back into Pokemon, and you know, I actually thank them. So now that I actually moved out, the crazy part is I actually lost my other job. So now I was up in the air and stuff like that, and it was stressful for a while, but we're gonna get to that next part later. So I actually get another girlfriend that actually been out, well, I won't say on and off, but she never made her intentions clear until we actually started talking out of high school, you know. And she took it to a point where there was no coming back from it, and I'll get into that in a little bit. So we are, how do you say, we got serious, but it shouldn't have got that serious. So we messed around for a couple months, and it's like probably like around June. And mind you, we started getting like official back in January. I'm sorry if I didn't say that. So we had like a 6-month run, and you know, I fell into depression again. I was so shitty. So the next thing I did was I got back into school, because I said, fuck this, I want something for myself, you know. If she want to run and do whatever she want to do with other people that don't want better for her, go ahead. But I'm always make a plan, because I even told people back in my old job that I'm going to do something, you know. So I was working and going to school because I actually got another job, because you know, because I also wanted to make rent, but I also wanted to do sweet things like going on dates and stuff like that. That's like one of the main reasons why I got a job too, because you know, to take care of myself and actually have fun with people, you know. But anyway, so I got back in school, and once I got over it, I kind of got heartless for a minute. Like, I was stone cold, like, you know, I could not touch, I didn't have that feeling with women no more. Like, I like them, like, don't get me wrong there, but I just, like, fuck them, you know. And I'm not still like that, but I'm trying to get that warm feeling back. And you know, it was a lot of stuff. So now I'm in school and I'm having to set schedule where I can't re-upload stuff like that, and it's driving me nuts, you know. But finally we move on to 2016, this year. I finished school and I got my degree, and right now I'm currently on vacation from my next phase of my plan, And you know, actually, during my schooling, the college wanted to hire me. My local community college, they wanted to hire me, and I'm still thinking about that job offer. But I'm not gonna leave YouTube, and that's evident by how I started getting better quality. I started being more optimistic. I'm trying to keep the set schedule. My thumbnails got better. I'm making my YouTube description way more descriptive, you know, nothing just bland and stuff like that. Cause all that little stuff matters, whether you know it or not, whether you're a content creator or not, you know, and just a lot of things in the grand scheme of things that I'm trying to work on. And now, at the moment, my mind state is that I'm trying to go further and just do me. You know, 2016, I feel like it's my year, and I feel like I can finally show you Hydro like you never seen before. So it was basically just 2015, 2016 that was kind of like, you know, the hills for me. And I'm kind of glad that the dust has settled, and now I can really move forward in my YouTube, I won't say career, but my YouTube hobby, you know. But that's it. If you stayed this long to the video, I salute you, and I thank you very much. You know, people that hear me out, you know, because the other day I actually got into it with a local, that's what I call them, local people that I grew up with. And you know, they say, oh, you know, you don't support me, but we support you. And you know, it's you know, it's all bullshit, because they probably look at your shit once and then they don't look at it again. That's not support, you know. Support is like, hey, like, share it and like, you know. I even got people I never met before sharing my shit, looking at my shit more than my people that I grew up with. So that's how I'm with it, you know. I'm trying to build a team that's with me, you know. I'm not trying to fuck with no part-time people. I take this shit seriously, you know. I don't need no half-assers, you know. Especially if you don't even use YouTube, or you don't even pay attention to my shit, then well, cause that's the lesson I can really say about this whole thing. Two things. People will always remember the negative stuff about you when it's convenient for them. And the second thing is, always have you a hobby or something you can always hold on to. Like I had YouTube to get me through my hard times, because friends come and go, lovers come and go, but if you hold something dear to yourself, whether it's drawing or making music, go for it. Don't put your hobby down for somebody else, because they're not guaranteed to be here tomorrow. But if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day. Goodbye.
It's good.